Alright guys, just some quick reviews for you here. We have Dragon Gate's Open the Freedom Gate DVD. I know a lot of guys are big DVD fans, so I will show you the DVD insert. This is the Dragon Gate Freedom Fight pay-per-view, as most of you guys remember. And this is probably the, out of the first 3 Dragon Gate pay-per-views, this might have been the weakest one. This is pretty controversial. A lot of people were pissed off that Davey Richards wasn't even booked into the main event for this show. So I can understand that, but at the same time, I think Davey is so synonymous with ROH, and he's pretty much an ROH legend. I really did not think he needed the rub. So it kind of made sense for BB Hulk to win this match. I think Gabe Sapolsky, one of the things about him is he likes his champions to be guys that aren't really that established, and then by the end of their title reign, they become mega stars. Like Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe was not very well respected before he won the championship, and neither was Austin Aries, and even Xavier, and trying to think of someone else. I think that's pretty much it. Even Bryan Danielson to a degree. So there we go. So yeah, the first match, we had Gran Akuma advance in his qualifying match. This is like a spot happy match, featuring some Evolve guys, some PWG guys, the Young Bucks, and some Chikara guys, and Lince, Dorado, and Hallowicked. So that was good. And then BB Hulk and Brian Kendrick really did not do anything for me. Probably one of Brian Kendrick's weakest matches that I've seen from him. So BB Hulk did advance here, so that was good to see. And then we had Super Crazy CIMA, Mike Quackenbush, and Jorge Rivera. Wasn't really a big fan of this match. I think this would have been better off if it was just Quack versus CIMA. I think it would have been a lot better off. Then we had Davey Richards versus YAMATO in the next qualifier. YAMATO actually went over here, beat Davey Richards. Solid 4-1 quarter-star match. Excellent match. Your typical Davey Richards stuff. I think YAMATO benefited from this match as well. Him being out there with Davey Richards proved that he could go and bust out a nice singles match. YAMATO did everything he could to put Davey away. So just an excellent match here. Very hard hitting. Like I said, your typical Davey Richards versus a Dragon Gate guy type of match. That makes any sense. And then the match that they left off here from the pay-per-view was Jigsaw versus Eddie Kingston. I thought this was very fun to watch. Short, sweet, pretty good action. 2 very good wrestlers going at it. I really enjoyed it. So I gave it about 3 1/4 stars. All right, so next match we have Naruki Doi and Masato Yoshino versus Shingo and Dragon Kid. This was excellent. This is why we watch Dragon Gate pay-per-views. Great stuff. Excellent match. It's a shame that this is getting so overlooked, because it happened at the end of 2009. No one really saw it unless you were there live. So no one's going to vote for it as a 2009 Match of the Year candidate, but at the same time, no one's going to vote for it as a 2010 Match of the Year candidate, because it took place in 2009. But I'm going to actually, I'm kind of a hypocrite for saying this, but I'm actually going to apply this to a 2010 Match of the Year nomination. So I'm going to put it on my Match of the Year list because I think it's that good. I don't want to sleep on this match because I think it's that good. 4.5 stars. Definitely check it out. Naruki Doi looked very impressive here. All these guys look great. Masato Yoshino actually won by submission over Dragon Kid. So I'm sure most of you guys have seen this match by now, but if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's the match of the night on the DVD for sure. I'll probably say this is the second best match Dragon Gate USA has produced, right behind Davey Richards and Shingo, but it's close though. So this might be the best Dragon Gate USA match to date. It's possible. So then the 4-way elimination match, I did not like it that much. I thought it should have came down to CIMA and BB Hulk. That would have been a lot better. You kind of had Gran Akuma and YAMATO working as working as heels together, which I did not really care for. I'll give it credit though. The exchange between BB Hulk and YAMATO were pretty good. So yeah, I mean, the Dragon Gate pay-per-view was pretty good as a whole. I enjoyed it. So probably give it like an 8.75, 8.5. And then I'll talk about some of the bonus features. I did not see all the bonus features. They put BB Hulk and YAMATO versus Roderick Strong and Jay Briscoe from 2007 and FIP on here. I'm sure that's a pretty good match. I did not watch that though. I watched this match, the Open the Triangle match. BB Hulk, Pac, and Masato Yoshino taking on Akibono, Don Fuji, and Masaki Mochizuki. This is from Dragon Gate from 2009 during the summertime. Fun match. They tried to chop down Akibono. Yoshino did a great job of trying to take him apart. So that was fun to see. And then you get some the Jeff Peterson Memorial Fray, which is on here from 2009. From I believe this took place in FIP. Did not watch the whole thing. So then we had B-Boy versus John Moxley. That was a bonus match on here, and then we had Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole as another bonus match. And that's pretty much it. So that was the Dragon Gate Freedom Fight DVD. Go to DragonGateUSA.tv to check it out. Next up, we have the 8th anniversary show from Ring of Honor. And I have to say, this show on DVD did not really come off that well. Watching this live, it was a much better experience, like I commented on Honor Hammer's review of it. I don't know, I thought it was a 5-star match live. Watching it on DVD, I'd probably give it like 4.5. I don't know, I just thought the crowd was a lot more into it than they were on DVD. You know, it felt a lot more lively from the live experience. I don't know, I like the way ROH is producing their DVDs now. It's like there's definitely a difference. I'm not feeling the great atmosphere and the great crowds that the DVDs used to have. I'm not sure if it's a DVD thing or if it's just the crowds just aren't as high anymore. I think it's kind of a combination of both, but you know, that's just me. I watched it 2 times. I watched it with commentary and without commentary, and by far watching it without the commentary was much more enjoyable. So check it out. You know, this is probably the best title change since Aries and Joe from Final Battle 2004. Still a great match, seeing Tyler Black finally dethrone Austin Aries for the belt. You know, great stuff. The other match from the show was El Generico versus Davey Richards. I gave this 4.5 live, and I would definitely agree. This is more like 4.25 stars. So, you know, just another great Davey Richards match. He didn't kill himself with the Tope con Hilo here, which I think was more fitting for the occasion. Him and Generico busted out a great match. You know, you're always going to get something great with these two guys. And when you put both of them together, you know, you just get gold, and that's what it was. You know, great stuff. And you know, the rest of the card was pretty weak. You know, I'm going to say that this was probably one of the weaker anniversary shows. I'd say the only anniversary shows that were weaker than this would probably be the 2nd anniversary, which is still pretty good. You know, it's kind of a toss-up. What was better, this or the 2nd anniversary? But this slightly edges out the 2nd anniversary show, and I'm going to say this is kind of a toss-up with the 1st anniversary show, which is very good as well. That show would have been amazing if they just cut off the main event. So I think the 1st anniversary show had the same exact problem that the Big Bang had. So if you go back and watch that show, you know what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, just a lot of average matches here. I still like the opener between Brian Kendrick and Roderick Strong. I still give it 3.5 stars. Roderick just slapped the shit out of Brian Kendrick. You know, very stiff. You know, if you see Brian Kendrick's chest, it looked like he had, it looked like he was burned. You know, but yeah, you know, some squash matches on here. You know, the Briscoes and Dark City Fight Club match did not come off very well at all, in my opinion. And, you know, the Kevin Steen Colt Cabana match, good storyline progression, but that's pretty much all it was. The 4-corner survival match was nothing special to me. Really didn't enjoy it. The crowd was kind of dead for it. So, yeah, this is kind of a 2-match show, but it's 2 great matches. You know, two of the best matches of the year on it, so definitely check it out. And it makes sense, though. This match had a title change, so the DVD was going to sell no matter what. So it wouldn't have made sense if they would have stacked this card with a whole bunch of Japanese talent or talent from, you know, AAA or anywhere else. So it would have sold on its own anyway. So pretty good decision from ROH from a financial standpoint. So definitely check it out, the 8th anniversary show. I'll probably give it an 8.25, maybe an 8.0. So, all right, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.